In Atlanta, site of this year's PGA Championship, there's another highly respected college golf coach who also provides a good foundation for success. And while Bill Lewis may not be coaching amidst the visibility of the Big Ten or the SEC, he has the benefit of influencing most of his students long before their college years.
You got a lot of kids that stand outside the fence and want to come in, and I try to explain to them that this was built for you.
It's early morning at John A. White Golf Course in Atlanta, and Bill Lewis begins another day of helping to shape young lives. It's a modest golf facility with a modest man as its caretaker. But the effect this facility and its PGA professional have on the community is immense.
I brought my children here to the First Tee of Atlanta, and Mr. Lewis was the head pro and director of instructions. My oldest son was trying to prepare to make his school golf team, which was a pretty tough team to make, and he fell short just a little bit. So when he told Mr. Lewis, that he didn't quite make it, Mr. Lewis surprised him with a set of Titleist golf clubs. And that son now is a PGA professional like Mr. Lewis.
How do we grip it?
Like this. Like this?
Left hand first.
You're looking at a program in the First Tee. It's getting kids involved in a game that is great, that is notable. And because of their involvement in golf, some of those kids, if they are not able to acquire a scholarship in golf, they may not get an education, period.
Now I want you to keep your hands working together and just go back and forth. It's a huge success story for me to help these kids and develop. And then again, just have somewhere for them to go and play the game. And it's not how well they play, but the character that's been built. Now we want to put the same stroke on the ball.
The leadership that Bill Lewis provides transcends the First Tee of Atlanta. As head coach of the Morehouse College men's golf team, some of the students Bill influenced as youngsters have continued under his tutelage.
I've known Coach Lewis since I was 7 years old. I actually started playing out here. I learned how to grip my club right on the 9th green over there.
I grew up here, so I went to the First Tee of Atlanta. I came here when I was about 11, so he's taught me a lot, basically everything I know.
He was laying up for the par.
He loves the game of golf. Obviously, being the director of the First Tee program and what he brings to golf, brings to these youth that are getting involved in golf. It was a great match between Morehouse and bringing a person like Coach Lewis aboard.
In 2010, that match paid enormous dividends when, in just their 7th season of competition, Morehouse College won the Division II title at the PGA Minority Collegiate Golf Championship by 20 strokes.
I think it opened the eyes of a lot of people that before that happened, if you walk around this campus, you'd hear that I didn't know that we had a golf team.
The institution gravitated toward the success of the golf team. They got so many praises from the administration, so many praises from the alumni, and we have contributions that are being made directly to our golf program because of the success of the program.
I'm assuming that you should be able to read this, but I played in golf tournaments where I won tournaments. But to be able to orchestrate somebody else to do something that you instilled in them to be able to do it was a big accomplishment for me. Freshman, I tell you.
Freshman. We're fortunate to have good student athletes, and we are very fortunate to have a coach that can take those student athletes and mold them and shape them into the person that they need to be, not just successful in golf, but successful in school and in life as well.
Nice and smooth now.
He brings credibility to our program. He's trustworthy. I don't have any concerns, neither do any parents, with bringing their children here and leaving their children in his care.
All right, not bad. Get the ball.
For Bill Lewis, the first step is getting those children inside the fence. Once there, the results have been amazing.
You got a lot of kids that stand outside the fence and want to come in. And I try to explain to them that this was built for you. And we try to get them to come inside the fence and see what's going on, and they need to understand that that's for them. It really is.
Coming up, we'll meet a second generation PGA professional who's part of golf's first family of teachers. Sunrise to sunset, a PGA professional's life will continue after this message and a word from your local station.